يا نفس إن لم تظفري لا تجزعي
On the Telegraph News of the UK and on their issue of May 29, 2014, they have reported a research which suggested that watching pornography may shrink the brain and dull responses to sexual stimulation. The harm of watching pornography is no longer hidden from people of knowledge. According to Max Planck Institute in Berlin, they have found that a part of the brain which activates when people feel motivated or rewarded shrinks and works less efficiently when people regularly watch pornographic materials. And what is more important in the human bodies other than our brains? Shouldn't we become alert and worry about such finding? In the past, scientists believed that after childhood period is over, the brain won't be able to grow any further. They believed that perhaps severe injuries or physical damage could change an adult's brain. However, recently they have discovered that the brain keeps on changing so long as we remain alive. Not only that, but it constantly rewires itself and adopts new habits, practices, and regularly build new pathways, especially in your youth. And this is how porn can be formed and engraved in one's brain. Because porn is intense, compulsive, and addictive, the pathways created in your brain for pornography could last for a very long time. And so could compete even with the actual intimacy with a real partner. Can you imagine? Pornography could overpower your brain and disable its function for having a real sexual intimacy with your spouse. In a latest research in Columbia University, Dr. Norman Doige explained how porn could create lasting changes in your physical brain. He said that watching pornography creates conditions in your brain. These conditions of focus and attention on the images being watched could lead the person to care about nothing else, no matter what happened at that particular moment. Whether you are at work, sitting close by your wife, or even when it is the time for your prayer. Now imagine those who have been watching porn for years. These images must have been burned deep inside their brains, and the pathways being created are so hardwired that would take great effort and will to be rewired to its pure state. Secondly, Dr. Doige mentioned that porn also helps in releasing and activating certain chemicals and hormones in the brain. Just like any other addictive substance, these chemicals help you feel temporarily happy. If these mixed chemicals are released, you are in your comfort zone, happy and satisfied. But once their level is dropped, you are depressed, anxious, and irritated. The good news is, as we mentioned earlier, your brain has the ability to rewire itself and get back to its pure state. And the only way that can help you achieve that is to feed it with the right images and healthy habits. And of course, by staying away completely from watching pornography.